Okay, I just made 108 Omni Gel really slowly and painfully. But I did shove in some upgrades on my weapons. So we're all good, and we can try those out right now. Hold on. So I shoved tungsten rounds and a rail extender on my shotgun. And basically, it's up damage against synthetics and up damage in general, but my heatsink is a bit shit now. I'm quite excited to try it out. I didn't put any on my homies' weapons just yet, because I don't know what's good and what's bad, or what's good for certain people. All I know is force Garrus to use the sniper rifle, and he will kill absolutely everything in his path as long as you keep him out of trouble. But my god, we did it. Let's exit this out. Oh, the entire reason I did that is I was going into squad to see my new points, wasn't it? Nemesis. I like it. I like it a lot. I really want to max out Charm and Intimidate when I can. For now, or should we make it so we can equip Medium? Medium might be good for us. And Shield Boost has been keeping me alive quite a bit too. But then again, Barrier. Fuck it. Should we just up Barrier? Oh, but then Warp. And Lift even. Why have I not been upgrading my throw? Now that we're a Nemesis, we need to start doing that. Because we can then unlock Lift and do stupid amounts of damage. What is Garrus, like, trained in? He needs more electronics, actually. He's good at first aid. I have not noticed this ability, my friend. Where is it? Where's his first aid ability? Maybe it's passive. Maybe just healing heals more than it would. Are these cannons still going to attack us despite me saving this place? Seemingly not. Well, I want to check my journal and I want to see if that's done. What was it called? I don't remember what it was called. That's the issue. Should we head home? We should probably head home now. I do, however, want to do a couple more of those just like Mako missions. I don't enjoy them very much, but otherwise they're all just gonna pile up, and I'll eventually want to do them all. So, where's this one coming from? That one's complete. What am I talking about? Family Matter. Oh yeah, it's that. Find the commune. Hawking Eater cluster. Alright, fuck it. Should we check that out? I think we should. The ones that at least relate to proper side missions that will help out a person. That's what I want to do. So, the Hawking Eater is... I've seen it before. Hawking Eater. Hades Gamma I know we need to go to. Where's the Hawking one? There you are. So, Bionic Commune, huh? Where would that be? In Century? Let's try Century. Oh, man! Oh, so those things are just how we reach, like, FTL speed or something? Because...
Message coming in, Commander.
Oh, hello.
Surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
That is very surprising.
This is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Eater cluster.
Luckily, that's literally where I'm going.
A number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
Maybe you're overreacting.
The Major is dangerous.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed him.
I get the feeling they joined his cult.
Cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now.
Maybe he's just got a daddy kink.
He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
Tell me about his
You said
followers.
his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many
How does he identify with biotics?
Are ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
That is understandable, but telling me about those officers. Who did you...
Officers,
officers, I mean.
about.
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he and his followers killed them.
Tell me more about him
What else can you
himself.
tell me about Major Kyle.
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His
So that doesn't happen to me.
showed he couldn't handle the stress
My beautiful
of command
blue eyes.
anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
Maybe I can reason with
Might be
him.
able to end this without violence.
You served with him. He might listen to you. But he's already
Did
got two
I?
Alliance representatives.
Interesting.
I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
I'm glad they're not telling me to straight up kill him, because I would like to save this guy if I can. So where is this commune of his? Not here, that's for sure. Ring planet? Therapoto? No, but we can survey it. Medallion, yes please. I wonder if I'll eventually get all of those. I don't know, because there'll be so many places I need to revisit just because they, like, I didn't have the tech at the time or something like that. Who knows? I assume he's probably on that moon. I don't know why. Otherwise, why would they put a moon in? Plus, this place doesn't really look inhabitable. It is very, very red. Presrop? What was that? Presrop. Yeah. Let's land. Well, buddy, I hope we don't have to spend too much time in the Mako. Let's bring our tech dudes again. So that would be Tali and Garrus. I'm sorry I'm sort of neglecting everyone else. I need their tech things because I have none. Granted, Garrus isn't very good at it, and maybe I should be bringing Kaiden, but Kaiden's fucking boring. Back in the Mako, for fuck's sake, fine. I'll see you when we're there. Well, here we are over at the commune. I haven't been shot yet. I just wonder if they'll mind when I start stealing all their supplies. It can't be a very big commune, can it? No one's even come out to greet me. There's like one building in the entire area. Strange, man. But I want their gold. I wonder if gold is still valuable back then. Or back then? Now, I mean. Like, this is in the fucking future. What do I mean back then? There you go. Thanks to the gold. And outside of here, it is literally one building. How many dudes could you possibly have here, man? This is not going to be very intense. Is this a way in? Well, what is it then? No, do not go to the Normandy, not yet. I'm so glad they put like a prompt on that instead of, you know, just immediate. You're right, you're going back to Normandy if you press that button. Saves my fucking life. Well, out we get, I guess. Let me save the game before we go in case we're immediately mauled. You okay in here, buddy?
Sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
Yeah, but I have a cool helmet, so I have to see Major Kyle.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I'm here to help.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He needs my help.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Building at the far end. Is this not the building? I saved before I went in because I'm like, I don't know if this is where they want me to be. This ain't the far end, and obviously why would he not just say come into this building? Oh, fuck. Hello, cultist. What about you? Are you a woman? I have a gun. Did that not count as trying anything? You're strange. You're strange. I mean, in most cultures, firing a gun right next to someone's head would probably be trying something. As well as, you know, stealing their property right under their nose. Oh, but that's Krogan armor. I need to start turning things into biotic gel all the time, or omni gel all the time, but...
Take Father Kyle away from us, you'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
Says the most nervous-sounding man who's possibly ever lived. Well, it looks like I'm meant to go... Oh, shit, I closed the door on myself. Don't do that. Technician kit. Yes, I will steal your stuff. In fact, no, I'll reduce that to Omnigel because I have so many of those things. I could probably sell them for tons of cash, but Omnigel it's necessary. What is that? Energized weave. I like the sound of it, so I'm taking it. Oh, what do you want? Like, what is this? Control room? Control room for what? Where am I meant to meet the bastard? Is he up in the top? Maybe I am in the wrong building. I'm glad they just sort of randomly let me in, though. Like, even though they didn't tell me to come in. I just waltz on in, they've all got guns around, no one shoots me. This is a very... I'm guessing this is what America was meant to be when it was first formed. Oh, I can go up here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the right building.
Tried to kill Father Kyle.
Yeah, well, I'm not like that. I'm a cooler boy.
Assassins to kill Father Kyle, but we stopped them.
Why do you keep telling me all this? I assume that the actual control room is through here. Would I be right? It would make sense. But, like, oh, I don't know. I hate when they put two different rooms on top of each other and then one of them looks like the other. I don't feel like this is right. Yeah, this is still wrong. I probably am in the wrong building, aren't I? Okay. Well, I'm going to assume that the right building to go in was this all along. So, Kyle, what do you got going on down in this bunker of yours? I'm going to go ahead and save real quick. I'm so glad I remembered that quick saving exists in games. At least at this age. Oh god, put it away.
Father Kyle says
yeah, you have nothing new to say. What about you?
Doesn't mean we don't deserve to be treated fairly.
No one's saying that. Well, at least I'm not. A lot of other people probably are saying that. But hey, I'm a cool guy. Come work with me. Where's the... It's the exact same layout as the mission previous, I think, by the way. Like the bunker things. All those power junctions just dotted around. No, I think it might be different. It just looks very similar. Thanks to the Medigel, I need as much as I can get, because I used a ton of it on the moon. Oh. Oh, might as well steal all their stuff again. Wait for that to go past. Doot. Doot, doot, doot. There you go. Oh, that all sounds good. I'm going to keep it for now. Sorry for taking all of your stuff. I don't even have space for it. I just like stealing. Yeah, we need to go somewhere we can sell things. I think after this, I need to get back on the Normandy and reevaluate my life choices. Are we going up here? Yeah, I think we just got to travel through this area, but I don't know, man. I don't like this compound. It's laid out in a very combat way. I don't want to cause combat, buddy. Oh, have I gone the wrong way? I sure have. Yay! Turn around, Garrus. It's gonna be alright, man. I don't know why we're all green. I need to know what the green health bar means, and I don't know how I haven't figured it out yet. It might just mean less than full health, but I've seen people on less than full health with red bar. I just don't get it, man. I wish someone would just tell me, but it's not that easy. Okay, so through here, yeah, we got two different rooms. I'm going to explore the one that doesn't have a man in it first, because we might be able to steal some good shit. Of which we can. Omnigel, please. I'm pretty sure you're like worth a lot of credits, but Omnigel for now. I'm sure we'll find more and more of you everywhere.
You'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
I would never do that, but I would take absolutely everything else you own. Well, what else is that? There's fuck all here, man. You live in such a barren environment. What is the point? I mean, you haven't exactly got a thriving colony here. It's not like you're growing food and stuff. You're just gonna die in a few weeks. Uh-oh.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
Where are the
What happened to
investigators?
those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy.
That doesn't really explain it.
I did what I could to make their end quick and painless.
Great.
No other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
Safe? They're not safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You can't help them now.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
I know this isn't easy.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack, and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I believe you.
I'm going to trust you.
I do, so
If you
why not?
betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can have an Alliance Command Patrol pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
Shut up, Garrus. You should return to the Normandy and notify the Alliance of Kyle's surrender. They'll dispatch a ship to take him into custody.
I will surrender
I like
myself
this.
to the Alliance outside the compound gates in 1 hour.
What is this? The Sanctuary? The Sanctuary.
Your pilot can have an Alliance Command
This doesn't
Patrol
really
pick
seem
Major
like
Kyle
much of a
up.
sanctuary.
I just hope you know what
Yeah,
you're
I
doing.
get it, Garrus. Jesus fucking Christ, stop talking to me. Why has that come up again? In case I missed, like, the really intense, dramatic shit the last time? Yeah, of course. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. I thought we were gonna have to murder a lot of biotics. And in fact, we had to do fucking nothing. Kinda happy about that. Didn't really want to kill 1,000 humans. It's okay killing people who are killing us and, you know, actively, like Geth, who are trying to destroy the world and shit, but these random dudes who are just kind of trying to live peacefully with a corrupt leader, yeah, I don't particularly want to kill you. Let's exit and head back to the Normandy, I guess. Oh, yeah, we need to be in the Mako first. See you guys later! Well, or never. I don't think I'm ever coming back to this planet. I got everything on it. Are we not going to talk about it? I'm kind of surprised. Alright, well, I'm going to go below deck, and we are going to sell off some stuff. Okay, so we're here with Garrus. I accidentally skipped through this thinking it was a conversation we had before. This might be his personal mission. I'll give you an overview. This guy, this scientist that he was tasked with dealing with on when he was in CSEC, this dude harvests organs and sells them on the black market. But what he does is he grows them inside hostages. He grows these organs like human test tubes and then sells them, shit like Krogan testicles. That was literally a thing that happened. And then he sells them and gives them operations, all that kind of thing. And he's fucked up. CSEC went to catch him. He escaped on a ship. CSEC wouldn't let Garrus bring him in because if he did, then all the hostages would die on the ship. And Garrus is like, oh, I would have killed the hostages because that way at least the guy wouldn't have got away and all that. And, well, fuck it.
I'll check.
Let's go after him.
When I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Leon, I want to be there when you find him.
You know it, buddy. Alright, well, I'm really sorry that I kind of went over that. I didn't mean
What do you
to,
want, Shepard?
but I did. Personal
Why did
inquiry,
you
what's
become
this
a
about?
mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Yeah?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why
Why not
leave?
stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What
Tell
happened?
me more.
I was betrayed.
Oh shit, this could be
I
Rex's
was head of a
personal.
small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What about
What
you?
did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Not
I take
Jared?
it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged to crush
So Wrex
the
was just a
tribes.
fucking sex
A
god.
meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
And you went.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Your fucking father!
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day.
You could have mentioned that earlier, buddy.
But we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like
Oh my God.
undead. The few that were loyal to me died
That's
quickly.
fucked up.
I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest.
I wonder how many hundred years ago this
Why
was.
I left, and
Because they
that's
live
why
years,
I'll
don't they?
never go back.
I see.
So long, Wrex.
I thought that was going to be your mission, but it wasn't. That's disappointing.
Shepard.
Wrex?
Shepard, Wrex. Ashley, do you happen to have a
Commander?
mission?
What's your
How are we
opinion
doing?
on the
I
last
mean the
one?
Rachnar.
Oh.
I
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no. Can we
You have
talk?
a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Kaiden,
Are you interested in the Lieutenant Chief?
Sir, fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Tell me about your family.
seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Aw.
Did
Tell
your
me about
father
your
serve
dad.
with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting you could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
Aw.
What about
your
mom?
mom?
You haven't mentioned her.
Probably a
You must know what
reason,
military
Shepard,
wives
you
are like.
insensitive
Strong
fuck.
because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
That's probably abusive
You have
then.
more than one
Sisters.
sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Did he just sort of like come home from a fucking from a like campaign, fuck your mum and leave? Is
Where
that
did you
why you
grow
have so
up?
many fucking sisters?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
You raised your sisters then,
After
huh?
helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Tell me about
Sounds
it.
like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I
We
didn't
got
think he
dragged
was a
into
bad
high
kid,
school drama
just
by accident.
pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Vid
Where
mails,
were you
huh?
when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Well, no
Really
means
wonder
no.
He wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Aw.
Why didn't
Tell
you
me
tell
about
the
the police.
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way.
Fair
Mom's
enough.
pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your
Self-defense,
sisters
though.
learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
What about you?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
You said all of your sisters learned
Oh,
self-defense?
fuck's sake.
They do great things to her figure.
Well, that's dedicated to
There's
you.
only a dozen light
Oh, I
years,
skipped, sorry.
Like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's
Wow.
unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him.
Yeah, can I trade you for Sarah, please?
She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
That was pointless.
Your
No,
sister's
interesting
something
story.
else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Bored now? No.
I
You
never
read
thought I'd hear
poetry?
you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters
Okay,
doesn't mean I
dick.
can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he
It's a
still
good
like it?
piece.
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Oh, he's
Dad
dead.
passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
From the
You mean
afterlife?
from wherever we go after death.
Dead on, Skipper.
What did you
He's
think,
forgotten.
idiot?
That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
I mean, I'm just surprised that it's still a thing at this point, to be honest. Not my place to
Your
judge.
beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Do you
Can
have
we
a
talk
permit?
again?
I should get back. I wouldn't mind.
Alright,
taking-
fine,
Dismissed,
fuck
Chief.
you.
Yes, sir.
Ah, well, that was a good conversation. We don't know too much about Ashley, actually, other than, she's a little fucked up because her entire crew died next to her, but she's pretty human as well. Hello, Hello?
Something I can do
Adams.
for you, Commander.
Carry on.
No, go fuck yourself. Hello,
Shepard,
Tolly.
I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're
Good
feeling
to see you
better.
smiling again, so to speak.
Because she doesn't have a
Much better
face.
now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Don't worry, you will.
Still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special
Why?
about you?
It's my father.
Bitch,
He's the
what the
senior member
fuck?
of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
You're
Were
royalty.
you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen, but it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Preferential treatment?
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
That's a lot of pressure.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like
Could
I
just
failed,
bring back me.
and that
I'm pretty
reflects
cool.
badly on both me and my father.
Well, what if we save the
What
galaxy?
you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Okay, that was
Yes, I
mean.
know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So what's the
What would you need
answer?
to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth.
You invented them, you
Changed
idiots. How do you not know?
since the
Oh,
exile.
fair enough.
They've continued to evolve. We've done our
Guess
best
they evolve
to
a lot
study
faster
them,
than
but it's not
biological
easy.
people.
They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Tell me about your
What
father
was your
more.
father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
What about your
Where was
mother?
in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago.
Aw.
Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father
Do you even
took it
have
pretty hard.
lungs?
After
Like,
she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
are you
Sounds
close
like
to
a
him?
tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once.
Fuck.
It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
Fair enough, let's get
I
off
want
this
to talk
topic.
about something else.
Like what?
Well, we're done here, aren't we?
I
So,
should go.
goodbye.
See you
I really
later.
thought that was gonna be like access to your like personal mission, but I guess not. Well, Kaiden, I know I barely interact with you, but it's probably about time we go see if we can talk about yours. What? I don't know what his would be. He just seems like... I don't think we know anything about him other than he's like a bio dude that came from bio military school, you know? Oh, I thought the game crashed there, but it was just me saving. Kaiden, how you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, it's always this really awkward introduction to our talk. There you go.
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for
Just trying
personal
to get a
input.
sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve
Yeah.
to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
You
Anything
alright?
I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
They still around?
I haven't heard anything about kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Why can't we do it all alone?
Learn it on our own.
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only
What about the
would have
experts?
to be aliens.
Yeah.
Dead on.
Who invented this
Turians,
shit?
actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Why not the
The Asari would
Asari?
have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Oh.
Get
You had
your
a bad
knuckles wrapped
teacher?
a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
They ever bust the guy?
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
What's your
What
opinion
about tactical
on the last
appraisal?
Killing Saren's, I guess...
Oh,
what's
yeah,
your
we
opinion
know.
on it? I guess
No,
we'll be the ones
leave him
to tell
alone.
Dr. Tassoni.
Goodbye.
Another time, Commander.
Right, there's several things I want to do. I want to go do Garrus's stuff, but I also want to rescue that Asari woman, because I'm thinking, like, since Mass Effect seems deeper than I originally thought it was when I first started playing, I don't exactly feel like, leaving it till last is a good idea. If she needs rescue, she might need it fucking now, and I don't want her to die by the time I'm there. So, let's check the journal, because I do want to do, yeah, Garrus's thing. Where? Head to coordinates. The Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. Okay. Alright, we can do that. I get the feeling that the Alliance are going to contact us again as soon as we load up the galaxy map.
Message coming in.
There you go.
Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, my friend. So, oh, I've already forgot what it was. The Herschel cluster or something? Let's have a look. Oh, it's not here, is it? Styx Theta, Kepler... it's the Kepler Verge. And then... Herschel. Let's go. Goodbye, Normandy. Okay, then. So, I just don't know what we're meant to do here. Like, there's a ship we gotta find, obviously, and I think it's that. But first, we're gonna do other things, like scanning, if I can. Tungal. That's a good name for a planet. I wish I lived on Tungal. Do you have... What was that? Unknown. Oh! I've already, like, searched this place, then? What is this? Rocky asteroid? Oh, okay. I just survey it. Sure. I was wondering what the fuck that was. I guess this would be the ship. But first, let's look at Clugon. What an ugly fucking name. And then, let's go find the ship, shall we? Kowloon class, private owner, Dr. R. Hart. Who is this? Garrus, you're coming with me because I don't know, I just get the feeling that that would be a good idea. And I'm bringing Wrex. Oh yeah, by the way, Garrus has new armor. Oh, do I have new Kurgan armor, by the way? Hold on. Let's check. So if we go equipment, Wrex. Oh my god, I meant Krogan. I keep calling him Kurgan. Who is Kurgan? Oh, he's the fucking German dude in Raid World War II. The fuck is wrong with me?